Wow, I really feel like I could have made this video honestly, a couple seasons ago, but Sean Couturier is your 2020 Frank J. Selfie Trophy winner for the 2020 regular season. Again, if you do not know what the Selke Trophy is, it is the award that goes to the best defensive forward, and as for the proper words, it is a forward who demonstrates the most skill in the defensive component of the game. So again, really nice season here for Couturier. Man, it is such long overdue here for Coots. He had an unbelievable season. This year he played really good, and I'll break down his numbers in a second here. And the last two seasons, from 17-18, 18-19, he's had 76 points in both of those years. He's really trended into that offensive guy. We always knew he was a good defensive guy, good on faceoffs, things like that. And again, plus minus, he was pretty good as well. But he really trended in the right way with this team. And I think that was another thing, too. The Flyers, they got very good, which definitely helped his voting. But again, it was a great year for Couturier. So 69 games played, 22 goals, 37 assists for 59 points. He was plus 21 this year as well. 30 penalty minutes, 4 power play goals, 13 power play points, and he was a 59.63 faceoff percentage for the season. And again, as I said, with the last two seasons getting 76 points, probably would have trended in that right direction, where he would have had probably around 70-75 if they would have played those other 13 games that were left in the regular season. So again, really good season for Couturier. As for, in Flyers record books, he's the third Flyer ever to win. He's the last since Dave Poulin in 1986-87, and he's the third all-time with Bobby Clarke, who won the first time in 1982-83. So again, it's so long overdue for Couturier because, as I said, he's been playing such a big role for this team. He's really now that dominant first line center, and it's definitely something that's very good for years to come because this is a good start with trophies that they're going to be winning, and hopefully that can continue in the next couple years. As for the voting, Coots had 1,424 points in first place. Second place was Patrice Bergeron of the Bruins with 884. Third was Ryan O'Reilly with 816. Four was Anthony Cirelli from Tampa Bay with 612, and then fifth was Mark Stone from Las Vegas with 210. So Coots pretty much won from a landslide there. And again, it's a great thing to see for this Flyers team. As I talked about before, Coots is really turning into that strong defensive forward. I mean, you can count on him. He can play power play, penalty kill. He's really, and I've talked about it before with Couturier, he's really that stick-it guy where, like, if somebody's playing bad, and it happened at times this year, they put him with James and Reeves, like, you put him with Voracek, he really got those guys going earlier in the season, but Coots is a stick-it guy where you put somebody who may be struggling with him, and he really changes their game around. I mean, he played very good early in the season with Oscar Lindblom and Travis Konechny. So again, he really shifted around the lineup a little bit. He, rarely missed games. He actually didn't miss a single game all season. He almost did. He had that flu game versus the Rangers, but it's been a while. He missed 2 games last season. He had a full 82 games played, so he hasn't really missed. He's missed 2 games in the last 3 years, so that's something that's really good as well. He hasn't been injured or sick or anything like that, so that's another thing that really helps him and his game, and definitely with the Flyers. So again, really long overdue for Couturier. Remember, guys, podcast articles, those links are my channel. Me and Amadeo, we're going to be having a podcast coming up soon, probably around this weekend or so. We're not exactly sure what day we will. Please stay tuned for that. Remember, follow me on Instagram at FlyersHimina93, and I will talk to you all soon, and let's go Flyers.